Always humble, always smiling, always ready with a quick joke or slap to the back for both friends and strangers alike, Mayor McElroy will be remembered by residents and leaders of this community, as much for his friendliness as for his extensive list of accomplishments. Simply put, he never met anyone that he didn't soon become friendly with. And the one thing that everyone knew about Mayor McElroy was that he was Decatur's biggest cheerleader, always ready to tell anyone and everyone that he came into contact with about how great this city is. He had served on the Decatur City Council since 2003 and as mayor since 2009, most recently winning a second term as the leader of Decatur municipal government in this community in April of 2015. His time in office has been filled with accomplishments focused on the continued building of the Decatur community. During his tenure, the city has fixed local water supply problems that have plagued this community for decades. He led the charge to improve our local neighborhoods and was instrumental in facilitating the move of the Decatur Police Department into its new space at 707 Southside Drive. The mayor has also been a leader in spearheading Decatur's continued economic recovery, offering support for ongoing projects that today total more than $275 million in Decatur. During a recent address, he talked about the momentum that was building our community, and I don't think anyone would challenge the fact that it was him that had a lot to do with our continued growth. Mayor McElroy had served in a leadership position with the Illinois Municipal League for a number of years, making the case for Decatur's continued growth statewide. According to reports, the mayor was traveling southbound over the 22nd Street overpass when he had what appears to have been a medical emergency. His vehicle subsequently crashed as a result of the medical emergency, after which time he was rushed to St. Mary's Hospital. Mayor Mike McElroy was a proud graduate of Decatur's St. Teresa High School and resident of the city of Decatur for almost 3 decades. He served as vice president for Skeff Distributing Company, having been with that firm since 1989. He leaves behind his beloved wife, Lynn, an adult son, and scores of other family members and friends. We will continue to offer our thoughts and continued prayers for Lynn and the entire McElroy family. And it's safe to say, city and staff, our community is heartbroken. Thank you.
We'll take a couple of questions, if there are any, from media.
Obviously a tragedy, a tough time for the city. What's the plan moving forward in terms of who could be the interim mayor?
What we've covered, that base is covered. Councilwoman Julie Moore-Wolf is actually Mayor Pro Tem, and by ordinance she fills this position for 60 days. Then council will make the decision on a permanent mayor position. Operationally, we're covered. Folks, been on the job 4 months. I can say that in the 4 months that I had the chance to work with Mayor McElroy, the man was amazing, and it's a sad day, not just in Decatur, but in the state of Illinois. He was so well respected. Word got out very quickly, and getting text messages from around the state of people sharing their condolences. Any information that we have, we'll share that, but the family was asked who they wanted to prepare this very first official announcement from the city, and they asked that we handle that. The arrangements will be forthcoming. Thank you.
What was it about him that made him so easy to like, do you think?
I'm going to step aside. I've only got 4 months, and I'll let any of the elected officials that may want to comment to that. But just real quickly, from my standpoint, he loved Decatur, and his focus was this community. And in my relationship with him, he spoke very plainly, and I knew exactly what my marching orders were from the man, and respected and appreciated that very much. Anyone else like to comment?
I will say he wasn't your typical politician. He wasn't the kind of guy that liked to walk in parades or go door to door in your typical way of getting elected as leader of a community such as this. But as the manager said, he loved this community. He only wanted what was best. He wanted to get things done. And he was your best friend when you got to know him. And I had the privilege of knowing him as our mayor, but also as a friend. And, you know, as I said, we're just heartbroken. You just never expect this to happen. And he's one of a kind. And he will be sorely missed. But I know he's smiling down on all of us right now and pointing out all the great things that are going on. The fabulous police department that we finally got. You know, the fact that the lake is being dredged and good things are coming. You know, the inland port, he took such pride in that. And all of the great things that have happened. I mean, this community is limitless. And, you know, we won't have him sitting here with us Monday nights, but he'll be helping from above.
And I want to state, as far as the mayor, he was just a very jovial guy. You knew exactly what you were getting from him. He was very forthcoming. He was a lovable guy, and he will be greatly missed. Our meetings will not be the same, but we're going to continue to lead our city in the direction that he has already sort of guided us in, and we're going to come out better and stronger than what we have been.
As Julie Moore said, we lost a super salesman for our community. He can't be replaced, but we'll try to do what we can on the council. We had disagreements, the mayor and I, but he had a great sense of humor. We'd always respected each other, and I appreciated that. Again, disagreements happen on issues, but we got along, and I always respect him for that.
Mayor McElroy was the leader of our local democracy, and he improved and enhanced our local democracy in this very important way. I often said to Mayor McElroy, I deeply appreciate the time that you allow our citizens to speak and to hear them out. After every point on the agenda, he would look out into the audience and say, are there any public comments? Even though that is not formally permitted in the agenda. And no other mayor has offered that type of access to communication with our citizens. And his gesture of allowing and listening to our citizens talk has enhanced and strengthened this local democracy. And I, as a citizen, will be forever grateful to Mayor McElroy for that important gesture.
For those of you who've already spoke, can you just real quickly give us your names and your titles, please?
I'm Julie Moore Wolf. I'm a city council person and Mayor Pro Tem.
Bill Faber, Councilman.
Dana Ray, Councilwoman.
Pat McDaniel, council.
I'm Larry Foster, former councilman. I'm stunned, as we all are. Julie gave such a great job covering all the things that he's done. We're all kind of in shock, but I will say that we lost a wonderful friend, someone that loved the community very much, and we all loved him. I worked with him. I sat next to him at all the council meetings. We were good friends, and he was the kind of person that was honest, and you trusted him. You knew exactly what to expect, and on any issues that he and I had any disagreements on, we'd work it out before we ever got to a meeting, and by the time the meeting came, we were both on the same page. I'm proud of the current council. I know we've got good leadership. The 15 years that I spent, many of them were with Mayor McElroy. So I will only say that the city will go on. We're going to miss him greatly. God bless the McElroy family and Mike McElroy.
Thank you, folks. This will conclude the press conference. Thank you.